What if the power to shape reality wasn't in our hands anymore, but in our code? From cave paintings to cinema, humans have always told stories to make sense of the chaos, to inspire, to control, to remember. But today, storytelling is no longer just human. Artificial intelligence is writing, animating, narrating, and even feeling on our behalf. Are we the creators, or are we the creations now? Welcome to the evolution of storytelling, where myths meet machines, and your imagination is no longer limited by your own voice. This is only the beginning. Long before written words, stories were carved into cave walls, shadows of gods, beasts, and ancestors flickering in firelight. These myths weren't just entertainment. They were survival guides, moral codes, the first shared memories. Then came scrolls and tablets, fragile vessels of epic tales passed from mouth to mind to manuscript. Every symbol inked onto parchment was a pact with the future, a promise to never forget. But what happens when the scroll unrolls forever? From firelit caves to illuminated pages, storytelling became a force that outlived its storytellers. And now, as we rediscover these ancient echoes through AI, we begin to see that even the oldest stories were waiting for new voices. In the quiet clatter of Gutenberg's press, the world shifted. Stories once locked behind stone and scroll now spilled freely, duplicated, multiplied, unstoppable. The written word became a living force, traveling faster than armies, louder than kings. Books gave voices to those history tried to silence. A single machine turned humanity into a reader, and readers into thinkers. Pages turned into forests of imagination. Ink flowed like sap through the roots of revolution. And in every line printed, we etched the truth. Stories belong to everyone. If this story sparked something in you, pause, like, and subscribe. The journey's just getting started. The voice crackled through the radio. The image shimmered on silver screens. For the first time, stories weren't just told. They were felt, seen, heard by millions at once. A single broadcast could move nations. A single film could shape a generation. The storyteller stepped back, and the technology took center stage. Voices became soundtracks. Emotions became edits. And across the airwaves and reels, we began to speak in a shared language of light and sound. But even then, we were only scratching the surface of connection. Then came the click, the swipe, the share. Stories escaped the screen and multiplied, viral, infinite, alive. No longer bound by paper or pixels, they became memes, movements, revolutions. Anyone could be a storyteller. But in this ocean of voices, truth blurred, identities fractured, and fiction wore the mask of fact. AI joined the stream, not just watching, but writing, painting, remixing. Our screens became mirrors, and every post a performance. The question now isn't how we tell stories, but how stories are telling us. Now, we stand at the edge of something unimaginable. Stories no longer wait to be written. They generate themselves, learning from us, dreaming with us. AI weaves myth and memory into new worlds at the speed of thought. We are no longer just creators, but co-authors with machines. Imagination has found a partner in intelligence. And yet, as lines blur between fiction and future, the question remains: are we guiding the story or being written into it? Because in this new chapter, the storyteller is evolving.